What's gotten into you, Hannah? What was that all about out there? I have so many questions and I'm furious. Why on earth did you accuse Lydia of being a murderer? That's my eldest son's fiance you're talking about. What's wrong with you?
Hi, Judy. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Are you out of your mind?
I know that was abrupt and inappropriate, but I have my reasons, Judy. If you could let me explain.
No, I won't have you waste my time with you and your stupid excuses. I can't believe you ruined the engagement party for them like that. Do you know what you've done? The damage you've caused? You're unbelievable. That's why I can't stand to have uneducated people like you in my family. Look at you. You didn't even finish high school. It's obvious to anyone that you're just an undereducated idiot from what you did out there.
Judy, why is my academic background relevant at all? This has nothing to do with it.
Of course it does. It has everything to do with it. Tell me why my son chose to marry an airhead like you. This is humiliating and shameful. You have nothing to show for yourself. You're an idiot. You're plain. You're nothing special, and I wish you weren't married to my son.
Wow, Judy. That's harsh. That really hurts.
Why don't you try to be more like Lydia, Look at her. She's gorgeous. She's intelligent. She even went to graduate school. What do you have? Oh, that's right. Nothing. Wow. And she's even famous for being great at what she does at Tony's company. I've never heard a single bad word about her. I heard she's the most competent secretary the company ever hired. Between you and her, the difference is like night and day.
I'm good at what I do as well, if you don't mind me saying so.
I bet you just work at the cashier at some random supermarket. I bet your job is nowhere near as important as Lydia's.
No, I don't work at a supermarket. And that's offensive for the people who actually do work in supermarkets.
Shut up! You don't have a right to tell me what's offensive or not.
Right.
Don't even bother to make yourself look bigger than you really are. It's sickening.
Judy, if you could let me say something. I can't even get a word out here, please?
Oh, I bet you're just jealous. Overly jealous of Lydia that you had to call her something as insulting as a murderer, am I right?
No, that's not it.
Jeez, you're nothing but trouble, I tell you. You're no good to this family.
When have I been any trouble to you?
Lydia is financially independent. She even has plans to buy a new house with Tony soon. In the middle of New York. And then look at you. You and Kyle hardly earn enough money to get by. So much so that you still live in my house. You're lucky I haven't kicked you out of the house yet, but trust me, you won't be leeching off of us for too long.
But we have our reasons to live with you.
Ugh, not this again. What is it with you and your need to come up with excuses? What use are you to us? Nothing. So instead of coming up with excuses, just admit that you're no good. And do something to change the way you are and stop talking back to me like that. And when are you gonna get pregnant? Why don't you give me a grandchild or two, Why haven't you conceived?
Well,
anyway, enough of this. You need to leave and get out of my sight, Hannah. I hope you understand how I feel about you.
Right. Loud and clear.
And do I need to remind you not to insult Lydia like that ever again? I hope not.
My name is Hannah, and I'm 32 years old. I currently live with my husband Kyle and his mom at her house. She despises me, and I'd say her reasons are groundless. She says I'm stupid and calls me names. She hates everything about me. She hates the dishes I cook. She hates the way I look. Her criticism against me is never ending. But at the end of the day, she's still my husband's dear mother. So I've always tried to look the other way and bite my tongue. But then one day, at my husband's younger brother Tony's engagement party, I saw this woman who I recognized from my past. And it was out of instinct I shouted, "Murderer!" She saw me too, but pretended not to acknowledge me for the rest of that day. Until the next day, she texted me. "Hey, Hannah! What a small world we live in, right? What a surprise to see you at my engagement party. I had no idea that you were married to Kyle." Right, you and me both. You traumatized me, and seeing you triggered everything for me. I've been having flashbacks ever since. Flashbacks of what? Of when you pushed me down the stairs at school? Oh, I could tell there was something really wrong with you, so that explains it. I can't believe you called me what you did in the middle of the party with everyone staring at me. I'm about to get married to one of the richest business owners. You do get that, right? You almost ruined my future with him for doing what you did. I forgive you, though. I laughed it off and everyone followed suit, so I'm sure it was fine, but that was close, Hannah. Well, it's true, isn't it? Come on! That was a long time ago. Well, I remember everything like it was yesterday. I'll never forget all those things you did to pick on me in high school. You threw my textbooks at me and my face bled. Oh, really? That happened? How can you bleed from a textbook? Are you sure you're not dreaming all of this, Hannah? You hit me on the right side of my temple with the corner of that textbook. So yes, you did make me bleed. You put crap all over my locker and graffitied all over it the next day as well. Oh, that was just some fun. Come on. I can't believe you took all of that to heart. That was not what anyone would call fun, Lydia. Maybe to you, but not to me. I know that everything you did back then was with bad intentions. Oh, geez. Take it easy, Hannah. Take it easy. You kicked me down a flight of stairs at school. How could you tell me to take it easy? Are you insane? Do you know how badly I was hurt after that? Do you know how long it took to recover? How close I was to dying? Oh, stop being so dramatic, Hannah. The doctor said so. And you think I'm being dramatic? You kicking me down the stairs? That was dramatic. What did I ever do to you? I told you it was for fun. Your reactions were always hilarious. We needed more of that to lighten up our miserable days at school, right? You remember how boring school was, don't you? Well, no. For the times I went, it was fine. Until you came along and that incident happened. I didn't ever want to show up to that school again, so I never went back. That was all your fault. That's why I couldn't graduate high school with everyone after that. Oh, stop blaming me for it. That was all you. You could have just come back to school and no one would have cared. That was your choice. No, you traumatized me. You scared me to death, quite literally, and that's why I didn't go back. It was your fault. You never even apologized for it. Say you're sorry, Lydia. Say it. Why should I? Like I said, I was just having fun and you're the one who took things the wrong way. Why should I apologize for that? That doesn't make any sense. You tormented me and you're saying it's not your fault. No, because you took it the wrong way. Don't make me repeat myself here, Hannah. Jeez, you really are empty-headed, huh? No wonder Judy hates you so much. What? Why do you act so surprised? Her and I talk a lot, of course, and she loves me. Oh, she's been complaining to me about you nonstop, Hannah. She doesn't seem to like the way you look, the way you behave, what you say, what you cook, and everything you can think of. She even said she can't wait for me to get married to Tony so that I can set a good example of what a good daughter-in-law should be. So you must be really bad at what you do. It's all right, though. I'll show you a thing or two and you'll learn eventually. This is crazy. You're both as mean as each other.
Oh, she did mention how jealous you were of me too. And judging from what you're saying, that really shows.
If only she knew what you did to me in high school. If only she could see you for who you really are, she'd hate your guts.
Now. See? So jealous of me, aren't you? She loves me, so what makes you think that she'll listen to a nobody like you?
Oh, I'll tell her who you really are. Trust me.
Try me. But if you even dare, you'll need to watch your back. I've got my eye on you, Hannah. And you better watch your back quite literally.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're gonna push me down the stairs again?
I might. I will if you try and ruin my engagement to Tony. Or if you do anything that'll jeopardize my future. Watch me.
Lydia showed absolutely no signs of guilt or remorse for how she treated me back in high school. She even threatened me to do the same thing she did back then if I told Judy about our past. I never felt my blood boil so much as I did while texting her. I couldn't even sleep properly that night as I thought about what she might do to me and how I might get her back. Then 2 weeks later, when Lydia showed up at my mother-in-law's house, another incident happened.
What the hell is going on here, Hannah?
Oh, hi, Lydia. I saw you being dragged out of the hall by Tony. I hope everything's okay.
How the heck do you think I feel right now? And Tony, you saw how mad he was, didn't you?
Well, anyone who witnessed something like that would get mad, don't you think?
I only meant to show you what I can do if you try to ruin things for me. I didn't know that Judy and everyone was gonna be there, did I?
Well, that's not my problem, is it?
And Kyle, tell him to delete that video.
Nope, that's important evidence right there.
What? What are you talking about?
I told Judy and Kyle that if you come following me to the toilets, then they'd need to keep a close eye on us both. Because I knew you'd do something morbid. And I was right. They just did what I told them to do. And thanks to my genius idea, now they know who you really are.
No, you're wrong, Hannah. I know they were shocked when they saw me, but deep down inside, I know they think differently.
Oh, yeah? And what would they be thinking?
That they're glad that a low-life loser like you is out of the way. They never wanted you, and they'll never have to see you anymore. I'm the one that they prefer over you. You don't mean anything to them. I'm above you, I'm superior to you, and I'm better than you.
Are you done belittling me now? Is this still all a part of your fun and games?
Of course it is. The game would have been over if you'd fallen down those stairs like you should have. You would have ended up in the hospital, and that would have been the end of it. It would have been game over.
You're the one who should have fallen down those stairs. And you're the one that's done here.
What?
Yeah, that's right, Lydia. You're done for. You've lost.
What the heck are you talking about? Wait, what is this? Did you do this?
Did what?
Judy just texted me to tell me that our engagement is off. What the heck? Judy? She's against our engagement. What the? Why is she texting me all of these messages all of a sudden?
Nice.
She's telling me how she knows all about what I did to you before. Did you tell her? You snitched on me, didn't you? What did you tell her?
Oh, nothing much, really. All I did was tell them the truth about who you really are.
What? And they believed you over me?
Yup, that's what it looks like.
But that can't be. She's always liked me over you. What the heck?
Oh, I forgot to mention that my husband Kyle did help a bit.
What?
He talked to Judy about what you did to me. I guess it was more convincing that Kyle spoke to her, and that's probably why Judy believed him. It was great, actually. She finally understands who I am now. All of the misinterpretations and misunderstandings have been cleared up.
What do you mean?
First of all, she thought I was just too stupid to finish high school.
And you are.
She thought I dropped out, and that was where my education ended.
That's right, you did. I know you did.
Well, you're both wrong.
What? How? We went to the same high school. I know that's true.
Well, since I was too traumatized to go to high school after what you did, I had to think of a different plan. So I went to a separate college to study nutrition and got my GED there too.
So you're not a high school dropout?
Nope, I got my GED and I'm working as a nutritionist now, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm so glad she's gonna stop calling me a high school dropout now. She also thought I was broke, which was why I was living with her.
And that's true, isn't it?
Nope, that was never the reason why me and Kyle were living with her at her house.
Then why?
It was for her.
What do you mean?
Judy went into a bit of depression, especially since Kyle's dad passed away. She needed help and a distraction to get her out of it. She wasn't eating well and was just either sleeping in or talking to herself. It was a pretty dire situation, I'll be honest. So we thought we should stay with her until she starts to feel better again. So that's why.
What? That's not true. You were just living off of her at her house to save money because you're broke and need to leech off of other people.
And besides, I told her that I was pregnant.
What? You're pregnant?
Yes, I am, Lydia. I'm in my 5th week now.
What? You don't look it. You didn't look pregnant at all, and I didn't see that bump when I saw you. So that's a complete lie.
Well, should I be flattered? I think I just hide my baby bump well with my clothes. Besides, there's not much of a baby bump at 5 weeks, is there?
Oh my God, no way.
I didn't want to tell anyone, including Judy, because I wanted to wait until I was past my first trimester just in case anything happened to me and the baby.
So you mean...
So you pushed a pregnant woman down the stairs, Lydia. Don't you see now? The tables have turned, and you're the bad guy now. And everyone sees you for it.
Oh my God.
Yep. So if you think that Judy prefers you over me, you have it totally wrong.
What? No! Oh my God, she's texting me again.
Oh, interesting. What's she saying now?
She's so mad. Oh my God, she's livid. She hates me. She doesn't want to see me again. Oh my God, how can I get married to Tony like this? You gotta stop her, Hannah. Help me out here.
Oh, look who's crying to me now.
No, this is not funny.
Oh, it is to me. It's all fun and games now for me. This is what I call fun. Payback is a cow, isn't it?
No, Hannah, you tell Judy that this is all wrong. Tell her that you were delusional and you just fell down the stairs because you missed a step since you got pregnancy brain.
Nope. That's a funny one, though. Oh, another thing to add to this fun and games. I've reported you to the police for violently attacking me by pushing me down the stairs. And of course, Judy and Tony were there as witnesses, so they can testify to that.
What? No! Stop this, Hannah, please.
Oh, and let's not forget the sweet video that my husband has of you in action.
No! Shoot, no! You gotta fix this. Hannah, please. I beg you. I apologize. I really am sorry for everything.
Good.
So, will you help me now?
As if that's gonna happen, Lydia. As if. You made your bed, so now you have to lie in it. Have fun.
What? No, Hannah, please.
As you may have predicted already, Tony called off the engagement to Lydia after that. She even got fired and was removed from her proud secretary role at his company, but that was a given. She lost her fiancé and her job both at the same time. Now she's facing a penalty of $3,000 for pushing me down the stairs, which serves her right. As for me, I'm happily pregnant, and with Judy being nice to me, it's made my life a lot more comfortable. We're all excited to welcome this new baby and cannot wait to see what the future holds for me and my wonderful family. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Hi, this is Brat's wife, right? Who is this? You should take good care of your husband. Here, this picture is a little gift for you. What is this exactly? You don't even know, though, you're looking right at it. Obviously, it's he and I being intimate with each other. I figured you would need this. What are you trying to say? How did you get my number? I got it from Brett, obviously. You're even dumber than he made you out to be. Do you know just how badly he wants to divorce you? He told me he wants to live with me and start over. He feels so, suffocated being with you. You're like a damp cloth covering his face and he can't get any air. You seem to be extremely entitled. Why should I believe a thing you're saying? It's none of my business whether you believe me or not. This is America, a free country. You're welcome to believe whatever you want. Well, I have to do something else now, so I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye! Hey! What is this photo? You better explain yourself.
Where did you get this? Did you go behind my back to get this?
No, I didn't. I can't believe that's the first thing that's coming out of your mouth. I asked you what this is, didn't I? Are you going to make me out to be the bad guy? Shift the focus off of you and onto me?
You are seriously trying to gaslight me right now.
What? You're telling me that I'm the one trying to gaslight you? I want to know how you could do this to our family. What kind of man cheats on his wife and still tries to call himself a father? Just think about how Zoe will feel when she finds out about this. Aren't you embarrassed?
So don't tell her. She doesn't have to know about this. I told you that I wanted to get a divorce before. You didn't listen to me. Why should I have to put up with your hysterics?
What? You never said you wanted to get divorced. I think you and this woman just made that up together and are using it to justify having an affair.
I guess you're smarter than I give you credit for. You better watch yourself. Don't speak badly about her. She's gonna become Zoe's mom anyway. Don't you dare disrespect her.
What the hell are you talking about? Who's going to be Zoe's mom? I am her mom. I gave birth to her. I've raised her up until this point. I am her mother.
You have no skill, no money, and no common sense. How are you gonna raise Zoe on your own? I don't think you're capable of being a single mother. From my perspective, I think she'll have the best life if she keeps living with me. Plus, Rebecca promised she'll be a great mother to Zoe.
Are you being serious? You really believe that she's going to take care of our daughter better than me? I can understand if you want a divorce. Obviously, you've been unhappy with our relationship. Otherwise, you wouldn't be dating another woman. I understand that. But you know what? I will not allow you to take Zoe away from me and make her live with a woman she doesn't know.
That's the only way that this is gonna work. You're her mom, right? And you want what's best for her, right? That's why I think you should let her live with me. You know that getting divorced is the best choice. We've been unhappy in the marriage for a long time.
You can't do this. I don't understand how you can cheat on me, tell me you want a divorce, and demand that my daughter stops living with me, all in the span of a few minutes. I think the best thing for Zoe is to keep her away from her irresponsible, lying father. How can you be so confident that you're the better parent?
I've always done my best. I'm a good father. I don't love you anymore. That's why I want out of this marriage. I'm being honest with you. There's no point in trying to fix this. Let's just make it official, okay? Are you thinking that it's a horrible idea for your daughter to be stuck to your lying husband? Oh, you must be mortified. There's nothing you can do about it.
You are evil. You're no better than dirt. No, you're just like the garbage that gets tossed onto the side of the street.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a bad person, blah, blah, blah. Let's just hurry up and fill out the paperwork.
Why are you so needy? Did you really need to meet with me in person? I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm a busy woman, you know. Okay, I don't care. What was the point of you showing me that picture? We already spoke about this yesterday. Do we really need to talk about it again today? I'm telling you to break things off with Brett. I am deeply in love with your husband, so just hurry up and get lost. You're getting in the way of all of our plans.
You're just a homewrecker. What makes you think that he won't cheat on you with someone else just like he did with me? Once he's done filing the lawsuit against me, he's going to get tired of you. You know that, right?
Well then, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I think I have good enough characteristics that he won't want to leave me. I'm more redeemable than you. It seems like you're not too scared about being a single woman again.
Did you ever think about the consequences of having an affair with a married man? One with a kid at that? You're a bad person. The lowest of the low, but honestly, you've done me a favor. You've shown me how horrible Brett is.
There was no need for me to worry about what would happen to the kid. Hurry up and get divorced. I don't care who files the paperwork for the lawsuit. Just get on with it. Oh, and Zoe is very cute. I've seen many pictures. I'm excited to show her what having a good mom is like.
Don't say her name with that dirty mouth of yours. You don't even deserve to be able to think about her.
Brett told me that I'm going to be her new mom. We have no need for you anymore. If I'm being honest, I have no interest in raising a kid. I think being a mom sounds boring and inconvenient. Why would I want to spend all my time taking care of some brat? That's why I sent you the picture of he and I. I wanted you to break up and for you to keep the kid.
Wow. You're an even worse person than I previously thought. You just told me how you're going to be a better mother than me, and now you're suddenly changing your mind?
I don't want to take care of her. I love Brett, but I don't think I can love your daughter. Besides, isn't it better if you get to keep her? You two can live happily together, and so can we.
How can a person be so shameless? Do you think you're entitled to have a happy relationship after breaking up a family?
Whatever. What I'm trying to say is that I'll help you get full custody during the lawsuit. I can be a witness or whatever. I'll make sure that he doesn't get to keep her. Protect your little girl, okay? You got this.
You're leaving? I don't think we're done with this conversation. Get back over here.
I am a bit busy, so I'm gonna head out. Hurry up and get the lawsuit started so we can settle this. Oh, and start saving your money. See you next time!
Hey, what happened? Are you crying? I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? What's going on? I can't help if you don't speak to me. Please tell me what happened. My husband, Brett, that jerk, he lied to me. What? What did he lie about? Really? He's been cheating on me with another woman. He sent me a picture of them being intimate in public. She told me she sent me the picture to make sure I would divorce him so that she can have him all to herself. That's insane. I can't believe he would do something like that. Is Brett really capable of something so horrible? That's what I thought at first, too. I don't think Brett wants me to file a lawsuit and just wants me to sign the papers quietly. He keeps implying that he's going to take Zoe and that he and that other woman are going to raise her without me. I think I should file a lawsuit. He deserves to pay for what he's done to our family. I want full custody and I want him to pay me child support. I should have insulted him to his face. I got so nervous and I was so shocked that I didn't get to say all I wanted to. I wish I could get a redo and show him how badly he's messed up. He is insane. Wow. I don't understand how a human could act so cruelly. Is he a demon or something? Why is he so cold-hearted? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to tell Zoe what's going on? Huh. I have no idea how you're supposed to tell her that her dad is a horrible person. First things first, get a lawyer, okay? Yeah, I'm planning on doing that already. But no matter what I do, she's going to find out. I'm scared of how she's going to react. She's still so young. I'm not sure she'll understand exactly what he's done and why I don't want her to see him anymore. I know that we need to get divorced. We haven't been happy together. I know that. I've known that for a while, but still, I don't want her to think she did something wrong or anything like that. I'm scared that if I wait and tell her what happened later, she's going to hate me for lying to her, you know? Like when a parent sugarcoats something and you don't find out until you're an adult. Yeah, I get what you mean. That is a problem. But if you decide not to go through with the lawsuit because you're scared of how she'll react, I think that everything will turn out much worse. What if he wins custody of her and you can't see her as much? That would be horrible. We certainly don't want that. Don't worry too much yet. Start with one thing at a time. Baby steps. Get a lawyer. File a suit. You said that woman sent you a picture, right? You have proof of his infidelity? Don't let him get off so easy. Give him hell.
You're right. He doesn't deserve an easy out just because I'm scared.
You know what? I want to go with you. I'll speak to the lawyers too and be with you the whole time. We're in this together now. Don't worry. Give me a call when you get a meeting with someone, okay? I'll come right away.
Thank you so much. If it weren't for you, I would be completely lost right now.
You've helped me through so much. It's finally my chance to return the favor. Hang in there, Tori.
You're gonna file a full-fledged lawsuit against me? I thought we agreed to just sign the papers and separate quietly.
Of course, I decided to get a lawyer. Is there any reason I should let you off easy?
I warned you before, if you do anything like this, I swear you're never gonna see Zoe again. I'll tell her everything and make her hate you. Then I'll move her across the country.
She already knows everything. I already explained to her that her father decided he didn't want to be my husband anymore. He is in love with another woman. Oh, and I spoke to Rebecca. She said she hates the idea of having to raise a child. I don't think she will be a good fit for motherhood.
How on earth are you going to be able to raise her on your own? It's not like you're doing a good job now and you have me to help. If you do this, I'm going to make you pay a huge settlement fee. You're going to have nothing left. I'll make you regret this.
Fine. Make me regret it. I don't care what you plan to do. All I know is that I will be planning very carefully.
Gosh, you are so stubborn. You must really be a miserable person. If you want to play this kind of game, I can play it. And I promise you that I won't play fair.
You're a terrible person. You know that, right?
Oh, shut up, you brat. Is it all finally over?
Let's never see each other again.
I agree. I never want to see your ugly face again.
Babe!
Honey, you came out to meet me?
Duh. Obviously, I came to meet you. We have to celebrate.
You guys are seriously going to do this here? In front of the courthouse?
Hey, no need to be such a killjoy. Today is a special day for us. Are we not allowed to be happy? Plus, shouldn't you set a good example for Zoe? She's listening to how you're speaking to us, you know.
I told you before that you are not allowed to say her name with that filthy mouth of yours.
Oh, my goodness. You can be so scary. Let's get out of here, Brett. I'm uncomfortable. I prepared some of your favorite foods at my place and set up a small event for us.
Oh, you are so thoughtful. Let's go. Don't contact me, got it?
I never want to hear your disgusting voice again. Get out of my sight.
You have such a dirty personality. You lack class, you're ugly, out of shape, and lack common sense. I'm ecstatic that I never have to see you again. Rebecca is beautiful, classy, and kind. Aren't you, babe?
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Let's go home, sweetie.
Those two are made for each other.
Congratulations of officially being divorced from that garbage human. Today is a day to celebrate, but I don't feel so amazing. They said they're throwing a party?
They're parting because you guys got divorced?
She was waiting for him outside the courthouse. As soon as he came down the stairs, she gave him a hug and a kiss and started touching him. Then she said she cooked him some food and planned an event or something. I'm assuming they're partying it up because now they get to live together guilt-free. I am so happy to be done with that idiot, but I can't help but feel disgusted by it all.
Oh my god, those two are shameless. I can't believe they acted like that. How can someone be so blatantly rude?
That's what I'm saying. I dated that jerk for 5 years, and we've been married for 5. We've been together for 10 freaking years, and yet suddenly he's bored of me and throws me out like garbage? I don't understand how someone could do that.
You are not alone, sister. I too cannot comprehend why he thought it was an okay decision. But you know what? You're not the garbage. He is. He is the garbage. You never deserve to be treated that way. So, let's just move on. Forget about him. This is your chance to start over. You get a second chance at a happy life without him to ruin it for you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to be such a good mom to Zoe, and I'm going to live my life to the fullest.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, by the way, are you still thinking about opening your own convenience store?
Convenience store? Why are you suddenly bringing that up?
Well, I have a friend who is opening one up downtown, but he can't go through with it because of a sudden medical diagnosis. He said that since he has no one to help him with the business, he's going to have to shut it down before it really even started. I feel so bad for him. He worked so hard to get the space and inventory ready that it would be a shame for him to have to give it all up. He said if he could find someone else who wanted to take over the store, he would give it to them happily as long as it doesn't have to close. He already got a lease and everything. I told him that you might be interested. You know, you've always loved baking. You worked in them for long and even went to France to study pastries. You're good with people, have great experience in the field, and I've always said you would love to be able to work downtown. I thought you could do really well there.
Really? Do you really think I would succeed?
Are you kidding? You could make anything succeed. One of the most annoying things about you is that you're good at everything. I think you could take over the store with a leftover settlement payment and get some good money. Plus, it's a really nice store with a lot of foot traffic. I think it would be a really good investment for you. You're going to need to get a better job to support you and Zoe, right? This is a great chance to be your own boss, make a decent living, and potentially pass over the business to her someday. I think this is better than your current office job. You get to do what you love, and eventually you could hire some employees to take over certain hours if necessary.
Huh. I guess you're right. It does sound like it could be fun.
Just think about it. Why don't you meet him at first? He's a really great guy. I know that as soon as you meet him, you're going to want to carry on his legacy.
Thank you for helping me find this opportunity.
It's my job.
What would I do without you?
Well, you wouldn't own your own bakery. At least, I don't think you would.
You're here? You didn't say you were stopping by.
Oh my god, have you been having a lot of customers? It's only like 1 p.m., but it looks like you're almost out of all your inventory.
It's just like you said, there is such good foot traffic here. I have a lot of regular customers who've been stopping by every day since we opened. Thank you again for telling me about this opportunity.
I knew you would thrive in your own business. I am so happy for you.
It's all thanks to you.
Well, if you're so grateful, I would love to accept a free pastry or two.
Of course. It's almost time for Zoe to get out of school. She meets me here every day when she gets out of school since it's so close. Do you want to stick around and join us for some dinner?
I would love to.
Tori,
Dad?
What are you doing here?
how have you been, Zoe? It's been a while. Too long. I missed you so much. Did you miss me?
Mama?
Don't talk to her. I thought you said you never wanted to see us again.
I just missed Zoe. I wanted to see her. I heard you opened your own bakery. Is this it? How's business going?
Excuse me. We're on our way to go and eat dinner. Cut the chit-chat and get out of the way.
Ah, Susan, right? Long time no see.
There is no need for you to pretend like you care about me. Get out of here. What are you doing still standing there? I told you to leave.
I have something I need to tell you, Tori. Tori, please, can we speak in private for a few minutes?
I have nothing to say to you.
Please, I'm begging you, just a few minutes.
Mom?
Susan, can you go ahead and take Zoe to the restaurant? I'll get there in a few minutes. Get us a table and you guys can start thinking about what you want to order. Don't worry, Zoe. Have fun with Susan for a little bit. You can tell her all about your field trip. I'll be there a little after you, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Let's go, Zoe. If something happens, call me ASAP.
Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time.
What did you need to say to me? I don't want to be stuck with you for any longer than I have, so just spit it out.
I'm sorry.
Get on with it. I don't want to be here for much longer.
I was wrong. I did a bad thing, okay? I realize that now. I was crazy to do that to you.
Speak clearly. What are you trying to say?
Rebecca was a gold digger. I can see that now. She tempted me with the idea of a perfect relationship, but in reality, she was only with me so that she could steal from me. Oh, I was so stupid and ignorant that I ended up losing most of my savings. You know my emergency fund that I built up? It was about $20,000. She took it all. Now I only have my other savings accounts with no cushion for if something bad happens. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm going insane.
That is funny. Back then you said you two were so in love and you could actually imagine yourself being happy with her. Now you're here saying that you misjudged her and lost everything? Funny how karma works itself out. I'm glad to see you're getting what you deserve. It's a pleasant surprise. But why did you come see me, of all people? I mean, did you think I would feel sorry for you? Why are you here?
I thought about it a lot, and I know now how shameless I was. I wanted to see you to apologize about my actions. I miss living my life with you and Zoe. You two brought me so much joy, and I'm so sorry that I threw it all away. Can't you give me one more chance? Tori, please, for the sake of Zoe, let's give our relationship one more shot.
How dare you come here and ask me that? After all you did, you're even more shameless now than you were before. You thought you would actually have a chance if you came and begged me? I refuse to be with someone who doesn't respect me or my child. You said some awful stuff to me, and more importantly, you abandoned our family. How do you think Zoe will feel after all this time? You divorced her mom, abandoned her, and now suddenly you want to be a part of her life again?
I get it. I'm a bad person. I don't know why I did it. I really don't. I really regret my actions, and I want to make it right. I miss you. I love you. I promise I will treat you both so well, better than you could ever imagine.
You make me feel sick. We had been together for 10 years, and you still decided you would rather throw it all away instead of trying to make it work. I don't want to take steps back anymore. Besides, I don't believe that you really want to get back together. Let me guess, you just need to borrow money from me, right? I see that you're just as pathetic as ever.
No, that's really not why I'm here. And just think about how happy we were for all of those 10 years. I regret what I did. I made a mistake, okay? I know that I was a terrible husband and father. I want to make it right. I want to be there for both of you. And don't you think it'll be better if she has a father? It must be hard to have no male role models in her life.
I think it's best if she doesn't have a father like you. Zoe doesn't want to see you. She has been confused and hurt. Don't you dare try to speak to her ever again unless she reaches out to you first. I told you that I never want to see you again, and now you've sought me out just to ask for me to give you another chance? I can't believe that you feel justified doing this.
Tori, please. I'm begging you. Just think about it for a little while, okay? I told you, I'm really sorry.
I don't care. I am leaving now. What did that jerk say to you? That woman stole all of his money. He has nothing left, and he begged me to get back together with him. He is insane. Literally insane. I'm shocked at how little shame he has. So what did you say? You didn't accept, did you? Are you crazy? I am too good for him. He broke up our family and destroyed all of our trust. I told him to get lost and to never speak to us again. If he tries to contact us again, I think I'm going to file for a restraining order or something. Tori, I am so proud of you for standing your ground. Look at you, sticking up for yourself and putting him in his place. Oh, stop. Anyways, thank you for bringing Zoe. She didn't say much, did she? Not really. We came here and ordered some milkshakes. I asked her about her field trip, but she didn't say too much. Luckily, I had some paper in my purse and we drew some pictures. I think she's really scared of Brett. It must have been hard for her to see him. I understand why she would feel so nervous. I mean, she came to your bakery like normal, and then suddenly she had to see that scary man she used to call Dad. Exactly. But it's a relief that he'll be leaving you alone now. Let's order some food, okay? You must be hungry after such a hard day working. Let's order something tasty. Hey. Oh my god, you scared me. What are you doing here? I have big news. And I mean big news. My brother got engaged. Really? Yes, really. I mean, he's almost 40 years old and he hasn't dated much, but apparently he has been dating a woman for a while and he proposed. Neither of them wanted to die alone, so they decided they should get married. This is so exciting! I know! I'm planning on visiting him this weekend. I can only imagine how wonderful the woman must be. You know, he has very high standards. She must be amazing. Are you excited to finally have a sister-in-law? Of course I am. If my brother asked her to marry him, she must be a really precious person. You should come meet her too. I can't wait for us to help out at the wedding. That is really exciting. I'm happy for him. I'm sure you're right, and she's a great woman. You're going to come to the wedding, aren't you? Duh. I have to come. He's been such an important person in my life for so long that I wouldn't miss it for the world. The wedding invitations were sent out. Oh, already? Since they're fairly old to be getting married, they want to get married as soon as possible. I also heard that his fiancée is pregnant already. They're really serious about starting their own family. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it makes sense for their situation. My parents are so excited. They can't wait to have their first grandbaby. And I can't wait to be an aunt. Here's the invitation. Oh my, it's so pretty. Please join Pat Jones and Rebecca Williams' wedding on... Wait, hold on. Rebecca Williams? Yeah, that's her name. Why, is something wrong? She has the exact same name as the woman who Brett cheated on me with. But, you know, that's probably a really popular name. Really? I didn't realize that. Are you sure her name was Rebecca? Yeah, but, you know, I don't think it matters. It's not a special name. It's very common. Wait a second. What? Actually, I saw a picture of my brother's fiancée, and I kept thinking that her face looked kind of familiar. What are you implying? The more I think about it, I think they do look really similar. Here, check out the picture. What do you think? I think we're overthinking this. Let me see. Hold up. It's her, isn't it? Hold on, I still have the picture that she sent me of her and Brett. Look. Oh my god, it's her. Her face is exactly the same in both pictures. She's got that long, slim face and bright green eyes. Why didn't I realize it sooner? I'm so stupid. I just looked at the picture for a few seconds the first time, so I didn't recognize her. Are you sure it's not just a doppelganger or something? No, this is definitely her. Even when I first met her at our family dinner, I didn't realize who she was. She made Brett get divorced and then stole from him, broke up with him, and now she's getting married to your brother? Your ex didn't tell you anything about her dating anyone else, did he? And he said she stole money from him? I mean, your husband was pretty well off since he works at such a big company and my brother is a doctor. This is suspicious, isn't it? Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to verify that it's really her first. You're right. But you know, I'm pretty certain it's her. I mean, her first and last name are the same too. I think they said that she owns her own nail salon. Let's go to the shop and see if it's really her. That way we can confront her without my brother being present. Is this the right place? I think so. Look, in the window. Can you see her? Yep, I see her. It's definitely her. I knew it! I thought something was fishy. She's really young compared to Pat, but I guess it makes sense that she would want to marry him. He is a doctor, after all. I don't think I can let them get married. She's a liar, cheater, and thief. I can't allow her to lie to and manipulate my brother. How could he decide to marry her of all people? I mean, of all the people in the world, how could this happen? You haven't heard that he's lost any money or anything yet, right? I need to ask him how he met her and get more info. You have the evidence of she and Brett's prior relationship, right?
Yeah, of course I have it.
Okay. I have to put a stop to this wedding. First, I need to go speak to Pat. Pat, are you busy right now?
Why? What's up?
I just need to speak to you about something. How did you meet that woman?
Are you referring to Rebecca? Hey, how could you call your future sister-in-law that woman instead of just using her name? That is pretty rude, isn't it?
Answer me first. I asked you how you met her.
She was just a regular patient here at the doctor's office I work at. She told me that she lives nearby, and ever since she was discharged from the hospital, we've kept in touch. She had a great personality and she was beautiful. She caught my attention.
So she just approached you like that here at work?
What do you mean by approached? She didn't approach me, I approached her.
You know my close friend Tori, don't you? She used to come over to our house all the time when we were in high school.
Of course I remember her. She's your best friend. Why are you suddenly bringing her up?
I told you she got divorced earlier this year, didn't I?
What? No, you didn't tell me that. Why did she get divorced?
Her husband cheated on her and demanded they get divorced.
Oh my god, really? That is insane. Poor Tori.
I know, but that's not all that happened. The woman he cheated on her with called Tori and told her to file a lawsuit against him. She also sent Tori a picture of them being intimate in public to prove that they were really in a relationship. Then she spoke to her ex, and he said he was more in love with this other woman and that he'd be unhappy in the relationship, so they got divorced.
Those two people sound horrible. They deserve each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But the thing is, the girl who had the affair... Don't be too shocked, okay?
What would I be shocked about? Hold up. Is it someone I know?
Oh yeah, you know her all right. Pat, it's Rebecca. As in your fiancé that you're getting married to.
What?
I understand this might be hard for you to believe. We went to confirm that it was really her earlier today.
Don't mess with me. This isn't some kind of sick joke, is it? You're telling me the truth?
Here, look at this.
What is this?
This is the photo that she sent Tori. What do you think? It looks just like her and they have the exact same name.
Are you certain it's her?
Yes, I'm certain. We went to go double check in person and it was definitely her. I haven't seen the photos since she first showed it to me over 8 months ago now. That's why I didn't remember who she was. I didn't recognize her when you first showed me your pictures together, otherwise I would have told you sooner. I just don't want you to get into a relationship with this woman if she ends up being a horrible person.
Even after seeing the picture, I almost can't believe it. Is this really happening?
I couldn't believe it either. But looking at the order of events, she got into a relationship with Brett, helped him divorce Tori, stole his money, broke up with him, and then met you. If what Brett said is true, she met you only a month after they broke up. Doesn't this sound suspicious to you?
They were only broken up for a month? I didn't know about that. She's been talking about marriage and love so much that I just thought that I found the one, my soulmate.
I understand that you want to believe that, but think about it. Are you really sure that she's really pregnant? And if she is, how do you know if it's your baby?
I honestly am not 100% sure.
No matter what you say, I think this is weird. Has she ever asked you to give her money, or have you ever given her money?
No, she hasn't asked, and I haven't given her anything. At least not yet. She told me that she came from a poor background, so the fact that I'm financially secure is a big turn-on for her, but she told me not to give her anything. I told her I would take care of her and she wouldn't have to worry about money again.
Wow, she really knows how to manipulate people. You're not really going to marry her, are you? Please say you're not.
The situation is really complex. I have no idea what to do.
It's a simple yes or no question. Are you going to marry her? I am going to tell Mom and Dad and show them the evidence that Tori has.
Okay, let me go and speak to her first. I want to confront her before I make a decision. And if she is carrying my baby, what do I do then? I don't want to abandon my child.
Okay, let's take it step by step. Postpone the wedding for now, okay? Stop sending out invitations until you have a solid answer.
Okay, that's easy enough. What am I supposed to do?
I told Pat everything.
What did he say?
Just what you would expect, I suppose, that he couldn't believe it. He was shocked. I know he's going to take a while to make a decision, so I think we should take matters into her own hands. No matter how much I think about it, I can't accept this relationship.
What do you want us to do about it?
From what it looks like, she ignored other men that might have been potential marks, and then set her eyes on my brother. When she met my parents for the first time, she told them she only had one family member she was close to, and they couldn't come to meet our family. She also explained that she didn't have any money, even though she was worried that we wouldn't look at her the same due to her socioeconomic status. My parents assured her that they would accept her and Pat, and said he would marry her no matter what. I think my family was just so excited for my brother to have a happy and healthy relationship. We were blinded by the idea of love, so I think even if he confronts her, he's going to be too soft. We can't let her get away with what she did to your family. I also can't stand the idea that she might break Pat's heart.
Yeah, we need to take matters into our own hands for sure.
Let's start investigating her. We should follow her and start gathering evidence. We need to make sure she doesn't get to live happily ever after. Hi, Becca. I'm here.
Oh, you're already here?
Yeah, I didn't disturb you, did I? I just missed you and wanted to catch up.
No, you're not bothering me at all. It's kind of slow right now anyways. Here, come sit over here and I'll make your nails look nice.
You really don't have to.
Of course I do. I should take care of my future family, right?
You're very kind. I see why my brother likes you so much.
You're making me blush.
Becca, I know you're naturally hardworking and all, but should you be working so hard in your current condition?
What do you mean?
Well, you're pregnant. When you're doing manicures all day and you have to inhale a lot of dust and stuff, I'm just worried about your health.
I'm okay. I usually wear a mask to prevent too much inhalation, so it's never affected my health.
You should still be extra cautious in this situation. You usually have more employees who work in the morning, so I think you should take that time to rest. Take some time off when you can. There are plenty of people who are capable of taking care of your customers, you know.
You're right. But I still love working too much. I don't want to just be lazy all the time and use my pregnancy as an excuse.
I see. I actually spoke to my mom and dad recently, and they said that your shop can easily become a well-known luxury spa. It's modern and has a really large open floor plan. Plus, you're in a really great location with a lot of foot traffic. With the right marketing and a few updates to the interior design, they think you could definitely gain a lot more business. And the better the shop does, the more people you can afford to employ. That would allow you to get more rest. When the baby comes, you're going to have to take a break from work for a while anyways. As the owner of the business, you just have to manage her everything, but you wouldn't have to actually do much of the work on the floor.
That sounds wonderful, but I don't have the money for those kinds of updates.
Oh, my parents and I can take care of it for you.
What? But I couldn't ask you guys to do that.
Hey, don't reject our kindness. We're excited for you to be a part of our family officially. Let us do this for you. Don't you know how wealthy our family is? We can easily afford it. It would be horrible if we refused to help when we have so much funding readily available. My brother doesn't have a sense for this kind of thing. Don't you think this would be a great opportunity for you? Besides, isn't it your dream for your shop to become that successful with such a good reputation?
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I didn't know that you cared about me this much.
Of course I do. We're family now. I like you a lot, so I want to do something nice for you. Just wait for a little bit, and I promise everything will go well.
Thank you so much. Oh my god, no way. They're a family of complete idiots. I didn't realize how gullible they both were. Not only am I going to have a doctor for a husband, but I'm also going to be the owner of a luxury nail salon? I was so smart to dump Brett when I did, otherwise I never would have met Pat. Who would have known that my luck would be so good? My life just keeps getting better.
Hey, I have big news. What is it? What did you find out? You're never going to believe this. Rebecca isn't pregnant. What? You're kidding. She's been faking it? Here, look, I have pictures to back everything up. You know it's not possible for a pregnant woman to safely drink alcohol during the pregnancy? Well, ever since your conversation with her at the nail salon, apparently our friend has been busy partying it up at a couple of different clubs. I had a friend of mine follow her after work on Saturday, and they caught her drinking at the club. If she were really pregnant, she wouldn't be drinking. This girl is so manipulative. I mean, even if she is pregnant, who could drink alcohol while pregnant? Only irresponsible and selfish individuals. I knew something was off. Oh, and apparently the other day she closed her shop early to go shopping at some skincare place. She's been going there every day over the past week. Wow, I guess she's a pretty good liar, huh? I told my parents everything. I was going to wait for Pat to tell me how his conversation with Rebecca went, but he's been taking too long, so I decided to go ahead and update them on the situation. What did they say? They must have been utterly shocked by the situation. They said there's nothing we can do about it. It's ultimately my brother's decision what happens next. I think he's really conflicted right now and he's not sure what to do. Everyone is really stressed and he's feeling pretty betrayed. I'm glad we found out about all of this before the wedding. If you hadn't told me that you recognized the name, I wouldn't have put two and two together. I keep thinking about how complicated it would have been if we didn't realize who she was until the wedding day. I've been thinking about that too. It would have been completely insane. And who knows if he would have even believed us. Well, what are we going to do now? Well, now I've gotten her hopes up that my family is going to fund a major update for her shop. It's time for us to burst her bubble. Becca, are you busy?
Hi, Sue. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. I went by your nail salon, but I was surprised to see that it's closed today. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's okay. I just left for a little bit to run a quick errand.
I wanted to let you know my parents are interested in visiting your store to see how we can remodel the interior and get started on some marketing strategies. When would be a good time for us to stop by?
You guys are really going to help me?
Yes, you know that I studied marketing at my university, don't you? I think I'll be able to help you out a lot.
Thank you so much for being willing to help me.
How about we meet up next weekend to talk more about it?
That would be lovely. See you then.
Look, I've been thinking. I think that instead of remodeling your current unit, you should just move to an even better location.
I don't think I can afford to rent another place.
Don't worry about it. My parents are going to take care of everything. I found a few places for us to tour today. Does that sound okay to you?
So, you don't want to talk about remodeling my current space?
After looking at the plans, I realized how expensive remodeling is going to be. It might be better to just rent out a more modern space in a richer part of town.
That makes sense. Sure, let's go.
Here's stop number 1. What do you think of this place?
Oh my goodness! The exterior is so pretty. I love the big arched windows.
I know. And they overlook the river and park. This is a very popular spot. When I saw this listing, I thought of you instantly.
Oh, really? It certainly fits my taste. Can we see the inside?
Yes, of course. What I love about this space is that it is nice and open in the front, but has private rooms in the back. You could offer facials, waxing, and even massages.
I haven't even thought of that. I love this place. It's so beautiful and has such good natural lighting. Plus, the location is great.
So what do you say? Do you want to sign the lease? I spoke to my parents, and they already approved of the space. They said that if you approve of it, you can go ahead and sign the lease.
You want me to sign the lease right now? Can we really go through this process so quickly?
Well, these kinds of spaces get sold fast. You have to sign immediately after finding them or else they get sold. I didn't want you to be disappointed that you didn't get it if you ended up liking it.
Wow, this would be such a blessing for me. So, How does the contract work? Who do I sign with?
My friend owns the building. We just need to meet with her first, and she'll let you sign the lease and go over rental policies. If you really want to get this place, we have to do it ASAP. Oh, but I have one other question.
What is it?
How much was the deposit for your nail shop?
If I remember correctly, it was about $5,000.
Okay, so can we use that for the deposit on this place?
You want me to use my return deposit as the new deposit for this place?
Originally, we were going to pay for everything, but my dad is helping Pat pay off some of his student loans right now, so we need to hold off on just the deposit. We can handle everything else, we just need you to take care of your own deposit.
Oh, I see.
Plus, do you know how much this place costs? It's very expensive. We know you can't afford it on your own, and that's why we're going to take care of all the rent and other building fees. We just think it's fair if you handle this much. The contract is going to be in your name after all. If you handle the deposit, we'll take care of all the interior design, new equipment, moving your other supplies, etc. I'll take care of everything for you.
You will?
Yes, of course I will. You're pregnant. You need to take care of yourself and stay safe. I promise I'll take care of all the heavy lifting and stressful tasks. You just send me the deposit and I'll take care of everything else.
You want me to send it to you? No offense, but that sounds a little over the top.
Why? Are you worried I'm going to use it on something else? I promise I'm not that kind of a person.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just a little nervous about sending that much money, that's all.
Please just consider it. If you give us that much, all of this is going to be yours. Your dream business. Besides, when you marry my brother, you're going to be part of our family officially anyway. What are you so worried about?
I guess you're right.
Please, don't worry. I promise everything will be okay. Trust me this once. Your business is going to be so successful, I just know it.
Okay, I believe in you.
Yes, believe in me. Everything's going to go perfect. Yo, bro, that woman isn't pregnant. I verified everything.
I knew you wouldn't give up on this. Then where did the picture from her ultrasound come from?
The internet exists, dude. She obviously got one off of Google. Maybe she bought one online. You don't really believe that she's telling you the truth, do you? Here, look at this.
What's this picture?
This is a picture Tori sent me the other day of Rebecca drinking at a club downtown with some friends. Apparently, as soon as she heard that our family was willing to pay to renovate her shop, she left for the date and went to a couple clubs to party and celebrate. Tori had someone else follow her there.
She told me she's always hated the club scenes.
She has been lying to you since day one. It's all a bunch of lies.
I can't believe this. I seriously cannot comprehend how someone could do something like this.
I'm just happy you found this out before marrying her. Please consider breaking things off with her. I can't stand to see you in a relationship with someone who doesn't really care about you.
This isn't easy for me. I fell in love with her. I truly believed that we were meant for each other.
I mean, it hasn't really been that long since you two first met, right? I'm sure you'll get over her soon.
Yeah, I guess you're right in the long run. How's Tori? Is she doing okay?
She's doing better now that her business is doing well and she and her daughter are on a more normal schedule. Her ex cheated on her with this woman and she's had a lot of pent-up anger at both of them. I think this has been a good opportunity for her to vent and feel like she's getting some fair revenge. I know that it may seem like we're both making a big fuss out of the situation, but we just want what's best for you. She didn't want to see you go through the same thing she did.
I mean, my relationship with Rebecca was pretty messy thinking back on it. It was all very rushed.
You should come talk to Tori about it sometime. She'll probably be even more sympathetic than I am.
I think I would just look like a fool if I were to talk to her about this. She must hate me for dating Rebecca.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what kind of person she was.
Good morning, Sue. I just sent you the deposit money.
Oh, wow, already?
Yes, I want to get into the new space as soon as possible. I already contacted my current landlord to give them the notice of me moving out.
Well, that's a relief. Okay, I'll call my friend and let her know that you have the deposit payment. She'll probably be ready to let you enter the space as soon as possible now that everything's been finalized. Now all that's left is your signature. Please sign here.
Easy enough. Thank you so much for all your help.
Well, I guess you are officially the owner of a brand new luxury nail shop. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you. We should get dinner with both of your parents sometime soon so that I can thank them. I don't think I can just call them. I can't possibly articulate the amount of gratitude I have unless I can physically show them.
That sounds like a good idea. They've both been really busy recently, so it's been hard for them to see you and Pat more.
That's what I thought. I've tried to call them a few times, but it always seems to go to voicemail.
They're not particularly good at responding to calls. They're still not too tech savvy.
I was starting to worry that something was wrong since they haven't responded in the past few days.
They're fine. They're just old and out of touch. You shouldn't be worrying about them anyway. Focus on yourself first. You're not feeling sick or anything like that, right?
No, I'm feeling amazing.
You know, you're pregnant, but you don't look like you've put on any weight at all. On the contrary, you look really skinny, like you've lost weight.
What? I just am not showing yet.
Ah, is that so? I feel like there would at least be a little bump starting to show. How many months has it been again? Couple at least, right? I'm a little worried if the baby isn't getting any bigger yet. You're not trying to diet or anything like that, are you?
No, I'm not dieting or anything like that. My body is just taking a little longer to show the progress.
Okay, I'll send you all the documents soon.
Thank you.
Tori, have you changed your mind? Are you ready to rekindle our relationship?
I have some important news to tell you. That's the only reason I'm here.
News? What kind of news?
Look at this.
What is this? Wait.
Yep, it's her. The woman you said you wanted to marry and that you were so in love with is getting married to a doctor.
No way.
You understand now, right? You were the only one in this relationship who's really in love. She played you, and the man she's planning on marrying? It's my best friend's brother. They started dating 1 month after she dumped you.
If she's dating your best friend's brother, that means...
Yeah, it's Susan's brother. Of all people she could have targeted after you, it's my best friend's brother.
What's the point of you telling me all of this?
Aren't you mad? I mean, she stole your money, and now she's going after someone else. She played you. They're having a family dinner this Saturday as the wedding is getting closer. It's at 5 o'clock. Do you have any plans yet?
What? Why?
I'm going. Do you want to come?
Mr. and Mrs. Jones, thank you so much for helping to fund my new nail salon.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, I had a doctor's appointment recently, and they said that the baby is developing well. We're both healthy.
Nice.
Why is no one eating? Is everyone okay? Are you feeling sick?
You can enjoy your meal. All of us have lost our appetites, so we don't feel like eating.
Excuse me? Is something wrong?
Hey,
Oh my god, you scared me!
you're eating at such a fancy restaurant right now. Let me guess, you're gonna be paying with the money you stole from me, right? Give me my money back.
How did you know I was here?
Who is this, Becca?
Oh, I don't know him. He's just a crazy guy.
Oh, you don't know me? You're just gonna be like this, huh? Here, look at this photo. This photo proves that she knows who I am.
Oh my goodness. What is this? What is this, Becca? Why are you two kissing and touching each other like that? And in public, too?
Actually, we used to date, but that was a long time ago. I dumped him because he was a stalker. Babe, this is just a misunderstanding.
What about it is a misunderstanding? Obviously you two dated and you didn't tell me about it.
Why don't you tell my brother the truth for once? You're not pregnant.
Excuse me? That is a lie. I sent you the picture from my ultrasound.
Becca, sweetie, have you ever heard of a reverse image search? I found the image you sent me on Google instantly. You're a fraud and a liar. We would all appreciate it if you would just come clean. There is no point in lying about this anymore. You're just making us all angrier.
I am not a fraud. You can't prove that I'm not pregnant.
If you're really pregnant, I don't think you would be going to the club and drinking alcohol every day.
Is that all of your so-called evidence? Are you trying to assassinate my character?
I am not trying to assassinate your character. I'm trying to show everyone who you really are, which is a terrible person.
You better give me my money right now or else. Give me my money, you witch.
Why are you accusing me of stealing from you? I never took anything from you.
Wow, you truly are the bottom of the barrel. Not only are you a liar, a cheater, and a gold digger, but you're also a thief. Mom, Dad, you believe me now, don't you? Yes. I couldn't believe you when you first told me about her, but I see now that you weren't exaggerating at all. I can't believe she almost infiltrated our family.
Yes, I've heard enough. I think it's time for us to leave.
Sounds like a good plan. We're going to stay here and take care of everything else. See you at home.
Hold on a second. Wait. Please, it's just a misunderstanding.
Stop saying that this is a misunderstanding. It is obvious what you've done.
You knew this was going to happen, didn't you? You knew that he was going to come and your sister was going to expose me to your parents. How could you just sit there and let it happen? I am your future wife. How could you treat me like this? You didn't once ask to hear my side of the story. I'm so disappointed in you.
My future wife? You're crazy. I'm not gonna marry you. I can't believe I even considered it. How am I supposed to marry a disgusting person like you? It is over. I'm leaving. Don't ever contact me again.
Babe! Pat!
Where do you think you're going? You need to come with me. We're going straight to the police station.
Why are you all doing this to me? So, think about this. I may have made mistakes in the past, but I really love your brother.
Quit yelling. Get out of here.
So,
Stop calling me Sue. I hate it when people shorten my name. I told you that a long time ago, and you still continue to call me it.
I'll leave you alone when you give me my money back. Where's my $5,000? You didn't send me the contract for the building, and I contacted the owner, and they say they sold it to another company.
What money are you referring to? You want to take my money? That's quite greedy of you, don't you think?
Hey, you know what you're doing. You stole my money, and now you're keeping it from me.
Looks like you're going to have to start a new scam to earn that money back. I turned the money into the police and explained that you stole it from your ex-boyfriend. I heard that they were going to contact him to return it.
That wasn't his money. That was my money that I earned fair and square. I don't care what you did with the money you took from me. You better pay me back ASAP. Got it?
I don't feel like it.
What?
I don't want to pay you back. If I pay you back, you're never going to learn your lesson. You need to learn that your actions have consequences. Anyway, I don't have an extra $5,000 lying around to give to you.
That doesn't make any sense.
You're getting what you deserve for what you did to my friend.
Who?
My friend Tori. Remember? You slept with her husband, you called her and convinced that jerk to divorce her, remember? Oh, and don't forget how you went on and on about how you would be much better mother than her even though you hate kids and didn't want to take care of hers.
You know that girl? So you're the one who called that jerk to the restaurant? This is all because of you?
I don't think you're getting what I'm telling you. This is your fault because you're the one who did all of the bad stuff leading up to this.
If you try to report me to the police, I am going to destroy your life.
Yeah, right. How are you going to ruin my life? I think I'm going to be okay. Focus on your own problems for now, okay?
And what problems do I have?
You tried to get married under the pretext that you were pregnant, which is a lie. Additionally, you lied about the photos and tried to prevent my brother from having the ability to leave the relationship. You knew that such a good guy like him wouldn't let you suffer alone if you were pregnant and he would want to get married. You wanted to marry him because he is rich and has a good job. He said he would take care of you, and that made you feel safe. As soon as I got the evidence that you were the one who led my friend to get divorced, I knew that you needed to be stopped. I won't sit by and allow my brother to marry such an evil person.
Ha! That still doesn't answer my question about what problems I have. Plus, didn't you go a bit overboard? I don't think my actions warranted this kind of reaction from you all. I bet that brat was the one who made you do all of this.
My friend isn't the one at fault here. If you want to get your money back, you're going to go to my friend, get on your knees, and beg for her forgiveness. Deal?
Why on earth would I do that?
Well, think about it. You lost your nail salon and have nowhere to work now. You can't get a new lease, you lost your deposit, and you have no place to live. This is the only way you're going to earn your money back.
Welcome in. Are you greeting me right now?
I would prefer it if I didn't have you in my business. That sounds much better to me.
I came here to apologize to you. I am sorry. What I did was very wrong.
Oh, you don't need to get down on your knees.
I am so sorry. I was greedy and selfish, and I never should have done that to you and your family. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please, I am begging you.
That's why you're here?
I know that it's really late to be apologizing, but still, can't you just forgive me for what I did? Please tell your friend that I came and apologized.
So you came here to apologize so that you can get your money back, right? This is only about your money. You don't really feel bad.
No, you're wrong. I'm really sorry.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. But I guess I can understand why you would switch up your position so quick. Get out of my building. I don't want to look at your face anymore. You disgust me.
Please, I am begging you. Just let me get my money back. I don't have anywhere else I can go, please.
That's your problem. What you do with your life is none of my business. Get out. If you don't leave, I'm going to be calling the police.
How can you look at me and think that this is the right thing to do? Can't you see how desperate I am?
Frankly, I don't care. Here, $5,000 just for you.
Is this that girl's money?
Yeah, I stole it from her. You should use it to help you for the next few months.
I don't think I should accept this. Isn't it technically stolen money?
Don't think about it. Technically, she stole it from your husband, who took it from your joint account, so it's your money too. It's a lot of money. You can use it now or save it for Zoe to use later in life. Besides, did he really waste all of his money so that this is the only thing he had left in savings? I feel like someone with a job like his should have a lot more saved up.
He was very good about saving his money. Even so, I don't think I can accept this.
Think of this as reconciling money. Honestly, it's not that much money in the long run. It's only like 2 months of your expenses.
Okay, you're right. Thanks for giving it to me.
Wow, we got such good revenge. It feels so good, doesn't it?
I know. I didn't think I was a very vengeful person, but this ended up being extremely pleasant.
It was very interesting to see how everything would turn out. What are you going to do with the money?
Maybe I'll take Zoe and I on a nice vacation. We've never done that before.
That sounds like a good idea. That jerk hasn't tried to contact you again, has he?
You mean Brett? No. I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. I'm sure that he's miserable wherever he is.
You're probably right. What a dirty person. He deserves to be treated like garbage for the rest of his life. If he ever tries to contact you again, let me know as soon as you can. We will report him and file a restraining order on him, okay?
Sounds like a good plan to me. Cheers to a new chapter in life. Ever since then, my bakery has continued to grow in success and has even become somewhat of a locally famous place. Zoe is happier than ever and is enjoying being able to help me out in the kitchen. Neither Brett nor Rebecca have tried to contact me again, which makes me very happy. I'm sure that they're both struggling. Susan is happy her brother is moving on and he has started dating another one of Susan's friends. They're happy now that he is spending his time with someone who actually cares about him.
Thank you for listening to her story. If you like the story, don't forget to check out our channel for more videos just like this. Like and subscribe for more content.